Hey guys, welcome in. My name is Crystal White. I am a certified professional life coach, healer, and clairvoyant visionary. Um, Thanks for joining me as we are spreading love and light. We're helping each other out on this wonderful journey called life and just being, holding our frequency and being ourselves during this amazing time and participating in this Earth School. So, thanks for joining me today. Today, I'm talking about what you can do if you face the situation where you're a psychic or you're a healer, you're a mentor or a life coach, and you have negative information that's being presented to a situation, and how you can redirect that and turn it into something positive for your client. So here we go. Number one, I really feel that stepping into the position as a silent observer of the situation. So, if you don't have a healthy meditation practice, this may be difficult for you. And if you are a spiritual mentor or a life coach of any type, a healthy meditation practice is really important. So, when you are presented with what is perceived to be a negative situation in your client and therapist, situation, whatever that might be for you, you want to first acknowledge this dark trait of theirs, whatever it is that's being presented. Let's go in for an example. If there is some knowledge being presented, say you're a tarot card reader, and something comes up that this person is an arrogant person, and they have been arrogant in the past, and they're very stubborn and egotistical, and they paid you for a reading. So you got this information and you're like, well, how am I supposed to deliver this? Right? Because we don't want to hurt egos. But we want to hold that frequency of truth and make sure that we keep it real with them. So, what do? We deliver the message as it comes. First of all, and this is the second most important thing, is that we be truthful and we deliver it as it comes. So, as you're sitting in a position of the silent observer and you recognize it, say you're clairvoyant and you see the actual image of this person slamming the door in their significant other's face and being very rude and, holding that arrogance, whatever it might be. So we see that flash in our mind, and so we're now in the position of the silent observer, and we're like, okay, it looks to me as if you've been arrogant in the past and very stubborn and rude and ruthless, disregard to other people's you know morals, or just disregarding other people in general, closing the door in their face, even metaphorically or physically. You just deliver that as it comes. Be truthful and keep it real. And then, just as long as you're in that position of being the silent observer, then they will feel that authenticity of non-judgment and acceptance. And from there, we want to acknowledge it. We want to state it, kind of reflect that back into their life. As a life coach, there's a whole nother approach that we use to retrieve this information, not involving cards. It's involving face-to-face conversations and listening and asking open-ended questions and reflecting back. That's one way that we can help our clients raise their self-awareness. But when it comes to this situation of the tarot reader, it's almost like a hat trick, and you're pulling out a piece of information about your client and how to deliver that to in a loving way that they're going to receive it, understand it, recognize that reflection in their life, and start on the acceptance process. Now, when we meet them with that non-judgmental acceptance, as the silent observer just helping them raise their awareness, they feel that frequency. That is a vibration that they understand, and it's a way to communicate with nonverbal communication. So embracing that energy of dolphin, of the dolphin, and being playful and acceptance and loving, that's what comes to mind for that. So let me think if there's anything else that I wanted to share on that for today for a moment. So number 3 would be recognizing where you can reflect to them what is being brought up. The whole objective here is to raise the client's self-awareness. So we can do this by reflecting back to them what is being put out. What vibration are they putting out into the world? One of the best ways that we can do that is by listening to them and then stating back to them what they're saying, clarifying. Ask them, is this what you mean? So what I'm hearing is, insert this information, and is that correct? So they can hear it back for themselves, and they can process it and analyze it and recognize that, oh wow, I am saying that. I did just say that. And this person really did just hear me. So in order to help them raise their awareness on, say, their own personal arrogance, maybe perhaps we ask them a question. Is there a time in your life? Well, we want to avoid yes or no questions. So this is the difficult and challenging part. So maybe ask them an open-ended question like, where in your past have you recognized that you may have been arrogant? And allow them to process that information on their own and answer that question and just listen. So that is another helpful tip that we can use when trying to deliver difficult information to our clients. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me and listening to this video. Please let me know if you felt inspired by it, by liking the video, leaving me a comment with some helpful feedback as I'm embarking on this new journey of raising awareness in various different ways that pop up to me. And subscribe to my channel and hit that little notification bell to get notified whenever I go on. And thank you. Let me know. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.